Hi, it's your girl Jennifer Land, the Crown Jewel. So today we are going to be discussing NBA Youngboy, Yaya, which is Floyd Mayweather's daughter, and everything that's been going on recently with their relationship. And to be honest with you, it really kind of saddened me to kind of see this young girl going through this situation with this young boy. Anyone that knows me know that I'm very passionate about making a difference, setting an example for young women, and just supporting women in general. I really feel like that's my calling. And so here it is. We have this young girl. She has probably everything that a young girl could dream of, or anything that she wants. I'm sure she could get it because her father has millions on top of millions. And so, my first question would be, what would make a young girl who has her whole life ahead of her want to date a boy like NBA Youngboy? Because as we know it, he's always in the media and he has this bad rep for really dogging out the young girls that he date. There was a situation where they caught him and his baby mother on camera where he was physically abusing her a couple years back. Every time I look around, there's some type of issue when it comes to this young boy being in a relationship with a young woman where he's just dogging them out for the most part. So for a girl in Yaya's position, it really makes me question, what kind of example does she have from the older people in her life, including her mother and Floyd? And that's not to dog out anybody, but a lot of times young girls want to revert back to what they're used to. So if they seen something in terms of how their parents were acting or things that their parents did, that's what they're going to go look for in a relationship, or even things that they weren't getting. And so I don't know a lot about Yaya's mom, but I have heard rumors where, her mom was on Instagram, kind of just clowning around and trying to be her daughter's friend and acting really ratchet and things of that sort. I haven't seen those videos, so I can't say, but I have heard that basically the mom doesn't really act like a mom should act. And I don't know. I guess a lot of times money just changed people. I mean, we see how Floyd, and like I said, this is not to disrespect or talk down about anybody, but Floyd, he basically worships money. So you always see him on social media where he's just posted up with millions around him, and you can tell money is just everything to him. So I'm wondering, even though this little girl, she has everything, her father would probably get her anything that she want. What would make her want to go and date a boy like this who has, is it just because of the fame? Is it because of the money? I don't know if it's to be more in the spotlight. I'm really trying to get an understanding as to why this young lady would want to date a man like NBA Youngboy. And furthermore, why haven't her parents said anything about, I don't know how old she is. She looks like she could be maybe, I don't know, maybe 18, 19, 20, somewhere in there. She's still really young, but why have anyone not said anything to this young woman about, why would you want to date this kind of young man? Look at all the past situations that he has been in with other young women. And not only that, this boy has already said when him and his baby mama, when they get through their legal situation, he's going back to her because this is who he has love for. Even on top of that, there was some situation where NBA Youngboy was having it out. I think he was having it out with Kodak Black. He was having it out on Kodak Black. So he did a video And it went viral, and it was basically him cursing out Kodak Black, and Yaya was sleeping in the bed while he was going off in this video. And so he wakes Yaya up, and he's still going off, and she's just looking all crazy. You could tell she didn't know what to say. She was embarrassed. But the part that really got me was the fact that he disrespected her father in front of the world while doing this video, and she had nothing to say. So I just didn't understand any of that. Like, you go, if you disrespect anybody in my family, and mainly my parents, I don't care if what my mom has done, what my father has done, you're not gonna disrespect my parents in my face, period. And so it really just makes me question what kind of example that this young girl has around her, and why hasn't anyone said anything? And so now, to take it to the most extreme place, now she has a legal situation that she's dealing with, because allegedly she went and I guess stabbed some girl that was dealing with NBA Youngboy. I guess it's a girl that's expecting his baby or something like that. So my thing is, if it has to get to that point where you're putting physical hands on someone because of a man that you're dealing with, or a boy that you're dealing with, you need to just cut that man loose altogether, because you're not worth my freedom, and you're not worth my life. And so this just really hit home for me, because I've seen so many times where young girls have just, they're so quick to run after these young men, and the young men are just dogging them out left and right. And so I just feel like, as a community, as older people in these young people's lives, we really need to step up and show them the way things need to be done. Lead by example, because clearly this girl don't have any kind of positive influence in her life. If you're running after somebody, trying to stab them, all this different stuff is going on. And so my heart really goes out for this young girl. I hope that she can get past this legal situation that she has pending, where she's allegedly attacked this other girl that was dealing with NBA Youngboy. I'm hoping that she can get past that. And if once she gets past that, I'm hoping that her family will tell her, it's too much going on with this situation, and we don't want you to lose who you are. You need to leave him. So an adult that's in her life, they need to be able to do that and tell her that. So I'm really going to be praying for her for that situation. And, not only looking at the examples that she has in her life, also looking at the examples that NBA Youngboy have in his life. I know that whole rapper lifestyle, but if you look at, his mom, and this is no disrespect to his mom, she's always cursing somebody out. She's always cursing somebody out, defending her son. And I understand that, people can be a product of their environment. They don't have to, but a lot of times that's what happened. And so a lot of times when women and young girls are getting in these relationships, or, they have somebody that they're interested in, you need to look at the background, meaning where the type of family that this young man comes from. Because if the family is cursing people out, they putting this online, doing this and that, you don't want that. You're not gonna want that kind of man. You want a man that's gonna come from an upstanding family, that's doing the right thing. Everything is not all about money. And so we can't sell our souls for money. I just, like I said, my heart really goes out for her, and I really hope that she can get past this situation. But, I see so many young girls that go through this with men. They're chasing after these young boys, and these young boys aren't caring anything about, these young girls. They're just looking to hop in you and then hop to the next the next thing that's smoking, or the next girl that got a body so-called nicer than yours, or whatever the case may be. You know, so we as women and young women, we have to learn how to respect ourselves more and put ourselves first. And so, like I said, I'm really hoping that Yaya gets past all of this, and that, you know, she has somebody that stepped forward in her life that may be a positive role model, that will be able to talk to her and get her to move in the right direction. So that's it, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. But let me know what you think about the situation in the comments. Have you ever known a young girl to go through this type of stuff with a young man? Or as a woman, did you go through stuff like this when you were younger with a young man or whatever? So I really want to get some feedback and see what you guys think about it. And we'll just go from there. Okay, guys, talk to you soon.